And again, we appreciate Matt Perino doing an excellent job and looking sharp as all get out today in the green suit with the blood spattered tie. First class MMA's own David McCarty, 2-4, won his last fight.
Here we go. We got round number 1.
He's one of the last guys to weigh in.
Oh, rocks him with that overhand right up against the cage. David McCarty looking to tee off.
And he's trying to make quick work. He's like a caged animal in that NEF ring.
Has him up against the cage. Ooh, knee to the body.
Lapointe, nicknamed El Guapo, in some trouble, but now he's eating another knee right to the midsection.
David McCarty coming off a first round TK over David Hart in his last fight.
Second fight for Lapointe in the New England fight ranks. He lost a split decision to Brian Ferguson back at All the Smoke NEF 57. Seeing almost like a channel, so to speak, a bunch of Lee Brothers MMA fighters coming from the Indiana scene over up to the great state of Maine to compete for this great promotion in New England Fight 60, a historic card in Bangor, the 9th ever card here at the Cross Insurance Center, 10th ever in the city of Bangor.
Yeah, good, heavy pressure by David McCarty, has Preston up against the cage, little break into action. David probably looking to tee off with that big overhand right.
Oh, Lapointe peppering the chin too, but McCarty just eats it. Also eats that left hook, the uppercut.
David McCarty also recently just promoted to blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
He's got a black belt in fisticuffs.
Man, he's just swinging those hands left, right, left, right.
Thing I enjoy too is they're fighting at 185 and probably way over that right now.
Oh, Preston tags him with a 1-2. David McCarty out on his feet, and he comes back.
It's almost like he did that subconsciously.
Oh, beautifully timed double leg by David McCarty.
That was impressive. It's McCarty, after eating shot after shot, lands some haymakers back and now in a great position with under a minute to go in the first.
Yes, nice fight IQ, I would say, to take it right to the floor.
We just talked about his grappling accolades, and then all of a sudden, too, the standing and banging decided to cease, and now the grappling will commence. In a bad situation for Lapointe.
Oh, kind of falls off his back. David McCarty on bottom, looking for that single leg, looks to pull it up into his chest.
McCarty was flanked by another welterweight champion, that of Brett Martin, who we saw defend his title last card back in September. A little homecoming for him, too.
Little pickup there. 15 seconds to go in round number 1.
Wow. If you wanted a good 3 minutes of fighting to get back with our audio, this was a great way to start it. Couple token punches to the midsection, and that was an exciting 3 minutes.
Yeah, nice way to end round number 1. Action-packed first round. Got a 60-second water break here.
That the voice of my broadcast partner, Giuliano Rossi. Back at it with me, Brian Stackpole. We appreciate you joining us on Combat Sports Now. Whole bunch of fights still yet to come. We've got a bantamweight and flyweight champion in the amateur ranks. And how about a main event of Bruce Pretty Boy Boyington versus Christian Titan Turner?
Yeah, I'm excited for that one. You know, Bruce, older veteran of the sport here. Christian Turner, the young lion coming up from Florida.
Yeah, one hailing from American Top Team, the other one Titan Athletics, but 45 years of age to 22. That is a huge fight. And not to mention the verbal sparring from Killa Cam Arnold and Seth Basler.
Yes.
We even got into it at the press conference via FaceTime.
Yeah, I saw that. That was kind of funny. Brought him up on FaceTime for the press conference.
I will say I was wondering who Cam Arnold had FaceTimed after we were talking, but then I realized quickly that he had him on the line for about 20 minutes. But nonetheless, round 2 coming up. McCarty, the black trunks, the camo-ish, I guess, from the
big head kick by Preston. Another one. A little spinning back fist there. David McCarty coming up. Looking for that double leg.
That's why they reinforce the cage, too. You don't want that to fall in your lap. And the conditioning of both these athletes was so strong in the early parts of round number 1 and even in the later parts. Now you're starting to see a little fatigue set in even after that break in between rounds.
Mm-hmm.
But now it becomes more of a chess game, trying to make those moves, especially in the grappling side of things up against the cage. Point back onto his feet again. Quick
nice little knee to the body. Oh, watch that. Looked like he was going for that overhand. Looking for the underhooks now to pop up David.
And McCarty last competing against David Hart. A victory for him back.
Oh, looks like David's cut. He kind of stood up for a minute. He's got some blood coming out of the side of his face. Maybe we can get a better look.
And Lapointe now like a
covering
shark.
up a little bit.
Smells blood in the water. Gets the hook in underneath, just raining down punches to the side.
Big hammer fists and punches by Preston.
Steve Reed is going to call this one soon.
David's got to move.
So he got the hook in, still punching down. And yeah, you can see some of the blood.
Looking to take the back. Up into full mount.
A little ground and pound there. Now he's got the back again.
David doing a good job at surviving here, trying to move as much as he can.
Point trying to move to 3-1. He's in a great position. Just trying to find that space. You can see the belabored breast there of David McCarty. Point. Trying to get both hooks in, and it looks like he's just going to waste down all the breath out of McCarty. Riding him on the back.
Got those hooks in. Looking for that rear naked choke is Preston.
And I think that might be...
I think that arm is underneath the chin, looking to squeeze.
Switch to the right. Still hasn't tapped yet. Steve Reeder right there.
Looking to lock up those hands.
He's giving
Got
the
a
thumbs
up by David. And he breaks free. Not sure how much time is left in round number 2, but David's still surviving.
You can tell the exhaustion, though, from McCarty. Having to work from his back, trying to get out of positions, too. And after that cut, he was a completely different fighter in round number 2. Well, Giuliano for the third straight fight. We're going to go into the third round.
Yeah.
Well,
giant cut over the eye of David. Oh, is the ref calling it off?
Yeah.
Just called it off.
Calling it off. He looked, Steve Rita did. Looked at the cut.
Immediate call off, too. Big gash over the eye of David McCarty.
A little air guitar for Preston Lapointe. El Guapo laying the sledgehammer, doing a couple push-ups.
Clap push-ups. Here we go. Air squats.
All right, now we can't hear that no matter what if he keeps going thrusting. Well, what a victory for Lee Brothers MMA. Preston Lapointe, 3-1. Doctor stoppage, or referee stoppage, I should say, after round number 2. I mean, both fighters, though, should be happy with their performances. They both looked really, really strong at different points. And that was probably one of the best fights so far we've seen, though it's hard to top what we saw with Pereira and Whitney earlier. Doctors right now looking over McCarty. So First Class MMA unable to pick up the win here in this contest for Dave McCarty. You see Lapointe, though, still animated. Looks like he wants to go another fight, maybe another 3 rounds or so.
Yeah.
We'll see some more Lee Brothers MMA here later on. But congratulations. Referee stoppage after round number 2. And Preston Lapointe will move to 3-1 in his amateur career, and we'll send it to Matt Perino with the official announcement. Oh, Matt was a little late to be in position, so he's ready to go. Just got to the cage. I think you see him in his dapper green suit. And with that, the cut being cleaned up, and I think we can now send it over to him. Well, congratulations to Preston Lapointe. See John Rayo, head coach of First Class MMA.